Hey there, how there, ho, there's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to week 16 of the Cutter's NFL Legends season. One team per franchise, playing it out. You got yourself 16 games. Arizona-Houston was actually simulated because that game actually was meaningless, as Arizona cannot win the division and cannot be above 500 for wildcard position. And Houston, of course, sucked too. So you got all that. Let's take a look at the standings before we get to today's action. As of today, the Patriots have a one-game lead over the 68 over the Jets. The AFC North, Baltimore has a two-game lead on both Pittsburgh and Cleveland. The AFC South, Jacksonville has a one-game lead on Indy and Tennessee. The AFC West sees Oakland and Denver tied, but Oakland has the head-to-head. The NFC East, Dallas is up by 2 and a chance to win the division today. The Bears are up on Green Bay, Minnesota by 1. Green Bay has a better divisional record than Minnesota, so that's why they're second. The South, Tampa is 7-7. They have 3 games left. Carolina and New Orleans only have 2 games left, so Tampa kind of has the advantage. Carolina is second based on divisional record. And in the NFC West, St. Louis easily has clinched first place. Wild card, you have to be above 500. There's only 3 teams in the AFC above 500: Jets, Denver, and Buffalo. So it would be a 7-game 17. In the NFC, it's only 2, but the 57 Lions would also get in it. And all that. Everyone else is below 500 and all that. And you have to be above 500. And 1, 2, 3. So 10 out of 16 teams in the NFC have a chance to be above 500, and 13 in the AFC. So we're going to take a look at the schedule. Baltimore-Denver will be our last game, the game of the day, because both teams are fighting for division. We're going to go first to Dallas, because if Dallas wins over Philly, then they win the division no matter what. Jared Blunt starting at running back. Nelson Aguilar, Alshon Jeffrey, and yes, that is how you spell my legal first name is Alshon's last name. Marcus Johnson, wide receiver. Zach Ertz, tight end. Lane Johnson, Brandon Brooks, Jason Kelsey, Stephen Wisniewski, and Vitale are your line. Dallas' D-line, Charles Haley, Tony Casillas, was on Maryland, and Tony Tolbert. Robert Jones, Ken Norton, and Vincent Smith. Linebackers, DBs are Larry Brown, Thomas Everett, James Washington, and Isaiah Collins. Generally represented by the 2017 squad, the squad that won the only Eagles Super Bowl to date, and 92 Cowboys with, how good they were in that Super Bowl 16. 7-10. Oh, not Dallas. Troy Aikman, your quarterback from UCLA. Evan Smith and Darrell Bruce Johnson winning the ball. Michael Irvin, Calvin Martin, and Craig Novacek to catch those balls. Mark Tenai, John Dessett, Marcus Husky, Nate Newton, and Eric Wilson as the line. The Eagles D line. Brendan Graham, Fletcher Cox, Tim American, and Finney Curry. Nigel Brown, Michael Kendricks, and Najee Good, your linebackers. Jalen Mills, Malcolm Jenkins, and Thomas. Please. That's good. Round 2. Incomplete.
Live on the play. Pass interference. Defense.
Sorry. Second goal. Washington 23 for 35, 3 tied, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Irvin 123 receiving. Wentz 17 for 32, 269, 3 touchdowns and a pick. So there, yeah, Alshon Jeffrey with the first touchdown. Hey, it was a good battle. Jake Elliott 52-yard field. It's nice. Philly wins over Dallas. Okay, so with that in mind, Washington to stay one back with 1 game left. So they have the Giants to deal with. Giants get the ball at the 29. Eli won't miss that quarterback. Dirk Morgan allows an edge cover running backs. Buster Birds by 2 shot return picks. That's a line Kareem McKenzie, Rich Super, Sean O'Hara, Chris Field. Washington's D is Dexter Manley, Dave Butts, Tony McGee. 3-4. Linebackers Field, Uncle Mark Hoffman, Monty Coleman. Darrell Green, Curtis Jordan, Mark Murphy, and Green are your DBs. So already we have the Giants represented by the 07 squad, the team that finally ended the Patriots' perfection reign, which pissed me off. But it's the run to that Super Bowl. They were supposed to lose in Tampa in the wild card. Didn't do it. They were supposed to lose in Dallas in the division round. Didn't do it. They were supposed to lose in Green Bay in the NFC title game. Didn't do it. And Washington, the 83 squad, yeah, they lost the Super Bowl to the Raiders, but their offense was just high-powered coming out of the straight season. 7? Giants are going to try to beat Dallas in the favor. And a former CFL legend before he went to the NFL. Thank you very much. Argo fans won't like that. Joe Washington and Otis Watson winning the ball. Charlie Brown, not that Charlie Brown. Art Monk and Clint Didier are your receivers. Joe Jacoby, Mark May, Jeff Bostic, Russ Grimm, and Coach Stuart Ball. The Giants staying on Michael Strahan, Fred Robbins, Barry Cofield, and Isaac Carl. Linebackers Antonio Cruz, Mitchell, Martinez, Flacco. Sam Madison, Jerbo Wilson, Jim Tyler, and Aaron Roster.
Holding.
Offense. Oh. 6 yards.
Wide on the play.
Right.
Holding.
Offense.
Wide on the play. Delay of game. Offense.
Final 2. Cheating, isn't it? Alright, we're about to end. Runs its pitcher. Giants. Washington wins 20-0. The defense does their job. I mean, when you throw 7 turnovers. Jared Lamar's pitcher is fucked up. He went 5 for 9, 47 yards in relief of Manning, went 9 for 22, 11 and pick. Firesman 11 for 14, 135, 2 touchdowns. They did all their scoring in the second quarter. Firesman to Monk. A fumble return by Dexter Manley, and then a Firesman back to the ground, and then Wiggins. So that means the NFC East will go to the final day. Because Dallas and Washington actually would play in week 17, not against each other, but because they face, I'll show you. But because they But because the NFC West was a wash and nobody's above 500 except for those pesky St. Louis Rams, the game Washington played Seattle and Dallas would have played the Giants. Well, the Giants sucked. So because of that, their results are null and void. So anyway, it doesn't matter. So yeah, Dallas and Washington are on the final day. Now Washington could win the division, logically. So let's take a look. Let's go to Green Bay. Especially the Packers. San Fran starts at the 40-yard line. Thanks to John Taylor, Joe Cool, Joe Montana, quarterback from Notre Dame, Roger Craig and Perry Cindy started at running back, Jerry Rice, Mike Wilson, and Ron Heller are your receivers. Probably not the best guys, but they start. It doesn't mean they'll be there the whole game. Lars Barton, Guy McIntyre, Randy Cross, Jesse Sepulveda, and Steve Williams for the defensive line. Packers defensive line, Willie Davis, Von Kessler, Henry Jordan, and Aldridge. Reroll Caffey, Dave Robson, and Ray Nitschke. Your linebackers, DBs, Herb Riley, Willie Wood, Tom Brown, and Bobby Jeter. San Fran, represented by the 1988 squad, and had things going together, won that famous Super Bowl from Montana and Taylor, and the Packers, represented by the 66 squad, the first ever Super Bowl champions. Taylor and Hornick on the Lightning. Running back, Carol Dale, Boyd Dale. That's your receivers. Horace Gray, Jerry Kramer, Phil Curry, Fuzzy Hurston, and Bob Skronsky, offensive line. The Niners defensive line, Kevin Fegan, Michael Carter, and Larry Roberts. Linebackers, Ricky Allison, No Hadley, says Farmhouse, Charles Haley, and Tina Turner. Not Tina Turner, Tina, K-E-N-A. Tim McKyer, Jeff Fuller, Ronnie Lott, and Eric Gray are new. That's backfield. 2nd 10. 1-10. I'll take it. Second and 10. Let's go for it. The MVP this past Carol Dale. Pitch. It's unusual. Anyways, doesn't matter. Score 17 for 23, 213. 2 touchdowns, no receptions. Montana 10 for 21, 1 for 8 touchdown reception. And Don Chandler missed 2 extra points, but they still win the game. No foul. On to Chicago. I'd like to see what the NFC North leader Chicago. Oh, great. Now what? Wow. Anyway, the Steelers started at the 35 because the ball was out of bounds. Terry Bradshaw announced pivot from Louisiana Tech. So, Franco Harris and Rocky Blair, two great running backs, start the game. Lynn Swan, John Stallworth, and Rand Grossman tried to the ball Hawks. Ray Pitty, Sam Davis, Mike Webster, Jerry Mullins, and Johnny Cole, great offensive line. The Bars, defensive line. Richard Dent, William Perry, Stephen Michael, and Dan Hampton. Sweet! Former Marshall, Mike Wilson, your linebackers, Mike Richardson, Dave Pearson, Bert Belichick, and Les Jr. defensive backs. The Steelers, the 78 team, the team that looked good at Super Bowl 13, and they looked pretty sharp against the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. And the Bears, the 85 squad, picked because, Super Bowl Sheffield 15-1 lost to Miami on a Monday night. But their playoff appearances were great. They only gave up 10 points in 3 games. 0 to the Giants, 0 to the Rams, and 10 to the Patriots. Well, they scored 46 in a row. 1 yard. And at BYU, Walter Payton runs the ball. There's McKinnon, Willie Go, Penmaker, wide receivers, Aaron Bonham, tight ends. Keith Van Order, reports Jay Hickenberg, Tom Thayer, Tim McCover, your offensive line. The Steelers D-line, Dwight White, John Badisek, Major, Jack Ham, Warren Case, Jack Lambert, your linebackers, Mel Blunt, Donnie Shell, Mike Wagner, and Ron Johnson, your defensive backs. A lot of people, they do all-time teams, like Charger do 95 does, and Grace. That's the magic. John Stallworth, 105 yards. Again, 12 for 23, 144 touchdown interception. 105 yards from Stallworth receiving the ball for Bradshaw, 11 for 172. Chicago was up 14-0. Well, and then a Singletary fumble return, but they just couldn't do it. Wagner with the pick 6 for Pittsburgh. And the practice schedule of Rogerello field goals. On to Cleveland. Yeah, on to Cleveland because they're chasing. Good old-fashioned Bible. It's out of Ohio. Greg Ryan at QB for, I can't remember who went. Northwestern? I would say that, but I'm probably not. Jim Brown and Ray Green were trying to run the ball. Paul Warfield, Barry Collins, and Jack Cole trying to catch those balls. Fix Grave, Gene Hickerson, John Morrow, John Wooden, and Marty Clark on the offensive line. Defense for the Bengals, they don't have readers, so Hill has to come in with Sam Hubbard, Roy Ogunjobi, and Trent Hendrickson. Linebackers Bailey, Clyde Wilson, Noah Woozy, or Bates. Yeah, that will have to come in. So Bengals are hit hard. The Browns, they started off the 64 team because they're pick because over the last 20 team in round history, they have not been to the Super Bowl in the Super Bowl era. And since the 2021 squad that went through 3 wins thanks to 3 field goals by Adam McPherson. Playing Super Bowl, Repulsa. That's Sarah.
First down. Timeout offense.
Sounds like the call time. Bye. Brown gets stuck by Hubbard.
First down. Illegal use of hands. Offense.
So, like after a replacement, last minute replacement, 8. Brendan Allen at quarterback. Who the hell is he? I don't know who this guy is.
Flag on the play. False start. Offense.
That's just like 2 minutes. Cleveland.
First down.
Unless they call it Cleveland. Not just a flat. There's no chance. Jim Brown. Next back. Craig Ryan, 19 for 31, 98, 2 touchdowns, 3 receptions, at 100 winning. Allen, 14 for 24, 189. I don't know if it's good. So many guys out of football today. Former Cincy. I wonder if Burrow got hurt or something. It's like a box score. Frankly, I blocked field goal return for a touchdown from Cleveland. Time left in the second half as a corner. Interesting. Okay. So someone says, let's go to the Jets. All right, let's do it. Jets.
Second. Receiving team.
This is a great Jets, 189 pots. Joe Namath from Alabama was under quarterback. Mark Snell, Bill Mathis running the ball. Don Maynard, George Sauer, Pete Lanning straight after those balls. Winston Hill, Dave Herman, John Schreck, Bob Talamini, and Sam Walton are on the line. The Bills, D. Ryan, 3-4, Leon Seals, Joffrey Smith, linebackers from Louis Bennett, Bear Badley, Shea Conley, and Gerald Talley, and Kirby Jackson alongside John Aguilar, Smith, and Nate Armstrong on defense. The Jets, represented by the 68th squad, the only Super Bowl champions in history, and the subject of a final Jeopardy a couple days ago, releasing this team has made the Super Bowl only once in their career. They won it before Neil Armstrong said, put on the move absence. Bluebird! The 90 Bills, well, they were the first of 4 straight Super Bowl losers for Buffalo. They went wide breaks. Todd Merwood did this from 48 yards, which is hard to do, 40 plus. And it was on grass where he was tripped. And that ball. 7-9. 3rd and 9. Jim Fowler, the Miami Hurricanes, Remember Thomas was going to lane back to go for wide receivers. Andre Reed, James Lofton, and BB with Kevin Butler. Tight end. Harold Ballard. John Davis, Ken Paul, Jim Richter, and Earl Wolford. White. Jets. There's your there they are. One of the Bates, Paul Rochester, John Elliott, Joe Philbin. Perry Grano, Earl Baker, and Al Atkinson. Linebackers. Randy Beverly, Bill Baird, Jim Hudson, Tony Sample, and backs. Yeah, the 68 Jets, one takes the third. Fourth and 7. I don't think. First difference. Oh, if you know, you know. But anyway, here's how it works. One team will have possession. If that team scores a touchdown in the possession, it's over, game over. If they score a field goal, the other team has a possession to kick a field goal to tie the game, or get a touchdown to win the game. Every second means that next score wins. Toss. There goes the Jets. They go first. Overtime, 10 minutes. Game cannon in the top.
Offense.
Second and 15. Third 19.
Receiving team.
That's enough to Jets. Nice punt though by Johnson. Gets flagged by Al Atkinson. Philbin runs it in for the touchdown. The Jets. That's a big win. Win number 11 for them. Joe Kelly is the hero, but he's famous. 13 for 32, 38, 2 touchdowns and an interception. Snell almost got 100 yards. Missed. Favorite 161 receiving. Kelly 24 for 38, 373 and 2 touchdowns. Thomas and Reed both had 100 yards receiving, so pretty impressive there. Jets were up 14-0 at one point. Turner, that 42-yard field goal. How did he do it? And then Philbin with the field return. Touchdown. What a game. What a game. We have overtime. We're going to autoplay Indy Seattle, and Seattle wins. A big win for Seattle, screwing the Colts in the AFC South title picture. Now let's head to Kansas City for Oakland, Kansas City. I believe it's from USC. I think I'm right. Mark Van Egan and Clarence Davis will run the ball. Cliff Branch, Flint, Dave Casper, great receivers. Well, we try to catch the ball. Archell, Dean Upshaw, Dave W, George Brewer, John Farley, your offensive line. D-line, Greg Clark, Chris Jones, Danny, and Alex Okafor. Anthony Hitchens, David Wilson, and linebackers. Chavaris Ward, Donnie Badger, Tyron Matthew, Ron Hill, and Bashad Breeden are your defensive backs. Oakland represented by the 76 squad. Team now in Super Bowl 11. All men really Brown with the pick 6 to ice it and carry John Martin off the field. The Chiefs represented by the 2019 squad. That's the squad that won the Chiefs the first Super Bowl in 5 decades.
First time.
Second and 10. Chiefs. Yards. Let's run the ball. Chiefs. Yeah, both teams putting their backups in for some reason. Amy Williams, running back Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watkins, Demarcus Robinson, and Travis Kelce are your receivers. Kevin Irving, Laurent Duvernay, Tardif, Canadian, Austin Ryder, and your running back. No Fisher, so Schwartz has to come in the offensive line. Oakland's D-line, Thomas, Dave Sistra, Willie Hall, Phil Cupano, Marcus Johnson, Ted Hendricks, and your DBs, Blaine Brown, Coach Atkinson, Jack Tatum, Skip Thomas. Final two. I don't think he is. Run it. Now get that 20 yards. The tie. Adds a 19. Support system don't need a touchdown, game over. Oakland scores a field goal. Kansas City will get the ball back with a chance to win it with a touchdown, tie with a field goal. Fuck it up, nothing to score. If the Raiders can't score any points, its next four wins.
First down.
That's great, 18 for 30. Tyreek Hill, 35%. Ray, 17 for 31, 180. Well, that Van Egan was 17 running the ball, but yeah. It was kind of a good game. 47 seconds, I'll put that they won, but Butker kicked the field goal. But Weaverton says, hey. We are going to simulate San Diego, Tennessee. And it will be Tennessee won over San Diego, so they're fighting Jacksonville for first in the South. The Chargers dropped to 4-11. Let's go to Nylands. Big matchup of Atlanta. Matt Ryan, Matty Ice is quarterback. Devonta Freeman, your running back to start. Mohamed Sanu, Julio Jones, like Audric Robinson, your wide receivers. Josh Perkins, your tight ends. Ryan Schrader, Chris Chester, Alex Mack, Andy LaFutre, and Jake Matthews on offensive line. The D-line, Will Smith, Cedric Ellis, Benny Aguilar, Charlie Grant, Jonathan Fellow, Scott Chell, and Scott Fujita, your linebackers. Tracy Porter, Darren Sharper, Rowan Harper, and Malcolm Jenkins, your DBs. The Saints, they were represented by the 09 squad that won the Super Bowl 5 years after Katrina, Drew Brees, and company. Huge. The Falcons, the 2016 team, the team that should have won the Super Bowl, the Rebels 23. If you know, you know. Good field position for the Saints. Man from Purdue. Matt Ryan from Boston College. Was that Mike Bell running the ball? Marcus Coles, Devin Henderson, Robert Reach, shocking receivers. Gerald Bushner, Jerry Evans, John McGoodwin, Carl Hicks, and John Stitchell. Offensive line. Atlanta's defensive line. Aiden Cleveland, Lieutenant Marks Reed. Four linebackers. Deion Jones, Marcus Cleveland, and Vic Beasley. The DBs, Robert Alford, Keelan, Carl Allen, and Brian Cole. We're good. 3 yards. 37. First down. Thomas. Defense. 55. Wow. 55-45. We'll see that every day. I thought they were going to take the 5-yard penalty. Anyway, the Saints have, the Falcons have to go 80 yards for a touchdown. So they're going to take. And then he threw to Henderson for a touchdown. Bell got a touchdown run. Threes to Lance Moore. Threes to Shockey. Wow, it was 35-20. It was 42-24 at the half. New Orleans could have scored 70 easily. Threes 36 for 45, 457. Touchdowns and an interception. Chalky 183 receiving with 3 touchdowns. Colston, Moore, Henderson, and Thomas with 3 other touchdowns. Henderson 107 receiving. Bell was down. Matty Ice 25 for 39, 325, 5 touchdowns himself, 2 interceptions. Lil Jones 101. Holy smokes. What a game. What a first half. 42-24. New Orleans was on pace for 80 points. And a better second half defensively. So Jacksonville, New England played, and it was New England winning. They had to score 10 points in the fourth quarter to win. Willie Andrews, 2 touchdown returns. Okay. A kickoff return in the second quarter. Well, Barlow had a punt return, and then on that play, Andrews got the kickoff return. And then you got Jacksonville was up 22-17, and then he ran for a kickoff return. Wow. So that's a big win. That's a big win for New England because the Jets won. And also, Tennessee winning means Tennessee and Jacksonville are not it. Miami, Carolina. So Carolina pulled it off in the fourth quarter. So Miami can't believe they let Carolina wins. They're 8-8. So Carolina has a week off. So the NFC South's a clusterfuck. I hate to say it. St. Louis, their game is not really important, if you will. They won anyhow. Detroit falls below 500. They have fallen flat. We're going to do Minnesota, Tampa, and then Baltimore, Denver. Final 2 games of the year. At quarterback, Michael Pittman, Mike Allstott running the ball. Keaton McCarthy, Keyshawn Johnson, and Ken Dozier trying to receive the ball. Roman Elvin, Kerry Jenkins, Jeff Christie, Casey Coleman, and Kenyon Walker for your defensive line. Minnesota's defensive line, no Ben Williams, Clemens has Derek Alexander, Drew Ball, John Orlando, Dixon Edwards, William Red, and Nathaniel your linebackers. Corey Fuller, Orlando Thomas, Robert Griffin, and Jimmy Hitchcock with defensive backs. Tampa represented by the O2 squad, the team that won the Super Bowl, dropped John and who dunked it. They're going to face Oakland in the Super Bowl. Oakland forgot to change their stuff, and Tampa did it. Minnesota represented by the 98 Vikings, team 15-1 looked too good to be true to make it to the Super Bowl. But somehow, in some way, they stumbled in the NFC title game thanks to Gary Anderson missing field goal indoors, no less. Fourth and 11. Obviously, from Charles Evans winning the ball, Chris Carter, Randy Moss, and Frank DeLong receiving the ball. Cody Stewart, David Dixon, Jeff Christie, Brendan McDaniel, and Todd Susie offensive line. D-line, Simeon Rice, Lawrence Up, Luke McFarland, and Greg Spires. Linebackers, Al Singleton, Derek Brooks, and Shelton Quarles. Bonnie Barber, John Lynch, Dexter Jackson, and Brian Kelly, and DBs. Will Silver. Down by 12. Maybe this. Fourth and 10.
Flag on the play. False start. Offense.
Minnesota's 29-12. And should have been. had 15 points by himself.
Offense.
And that'll do it. We have 3 teams at 10 and 5, and Tampa drops to 7 and 8. Gary Anderson 5 field goals. He outscored Tampa by himself. Brad Johnson 42-8 touchdown 3 picks. Boswell lead receiver Cunningham 15 for 37, 259, 2 touchdowns. So nothing special. Gary Anderson 5 field goals. Final game of the day: Baltimore Denver. Denver tied for first in the AFC West coming into today, and Baltimore first place in the AFC North. 2 division leaders going toe to toe. Last game of the day. Buddy Bristol's. Where did he go? I haven't seen Michigan State, but I don't know where he went to school. Terrell Davis running the ball. Rod Smith and McCaffrey really running the ball. Receiving the ball. Chandler for tight end. Tony Jones, Dan Neal, Tom Naylor, Mike Schlick, and Barry Swain, your offensive line. The Ravens, defensive line, Bob Burnett, Tony Siragusa, Sam Myers, Michael Burley, Jamie Sharper, Peter Bowler, the linebackers, Dwayne Starks, Rod Woodson, Kim Perry, and Chris Foster, your DBs. Broncos represented by the 98 squad. The other one back up Super Bowls, and the second Super Bowl by John O'Malley Sunset. But did you know that the Broncos started 13-0 that year? I bet you didn't know that. That was the year they started 13-0. So anyway, the Ravens represented by 2010 great defense, especially in the Super Bowl against the Giants when they only gave up 7 points. Man, I can't remember here. For Baltimore, from Fresno, Trent Dilfer will I'll be. I bet you would get the reference. If you know, you know. Charles Lewis and Sam Gaffney in the ball. Travis Taylor, Jordan Lewis, and Shannon Sharp receiving the ball. Oh shoot, it's a battle of Shannon Sharp. I forgot. I forgot that Shannon Sharp played for both of these teams. It wasn't on purpose. He's out of bounds. So that's 6 numbers on out. Scoring from 43. They know the Raiders won, so they're trying to win the tie. The Raiders for the division. And the Ravens know that Cleveland and Pittsburgh both won, so if they win, they are 2 up. Defense broke down 2017. Brister 20 for 33, 260. Touchdown 3 picks. Sharper also had a receiver. Silver 20 for 35, 290. No touchdowns. Still did okay. Everyone did okay. So all 16 games are in the books. Take a look at the offensive MVP. That's Drew Brees, 450 and 7 touchdowns. Come on, you really think he wasn't going to win? 100 yards rushing. Only Mark Van Egan of the Raiders and Jim Brown of the Browns did so. Receptions both got 14 of them. Jerry Philbin, the Jets named the defensive MVP for his field goal return against Buffalo in overtime. Richard Sherman, a pair of interceptions. Willie Andrews is the special teams MVP for his 215 yards kick return and 2 TDs. Passing yards, Breeze leads Stan Fouts and Matt Ryan in that category. Rushing leaders, Emmitt Smith leads Terrell Davis and Jim Brown. Interceptions, Richard Sherman has 13. Zach Simeon Rice of Tampa has 21. Gary Anderson leads in points. Kickoff returns, Eric Williams, and now closely punt returns. Standings time, boys and girls. The Pats are 12-3, 2 games left, or 1 up on the Jets. So it's either New England or Jets win the East. Buffalo is trying to stay above 500 and maybe get a wild card spot. I do the 500 rule. Miami's below 500 guaranteed, so they're meaningless. But they can play spoiler though. In the AFC North, Baltimore leads Pittsburgh and Cleveland by 2. Pittsburgh does have to lead over Cleveland because of head-to-head. So basically all Baltimore has to do next week is win. They win the North. Pittsburgh and Cleveland are trying to stay above 500 and get maybe wildcard spots. But yeah, Baltimore, win, you're in. You win the North. That's all you have to do. AFC South, Jacksonville and Tennessee are tied. They're actually based on common grounds. They don't play each other? Do they not play each other? No, they don't. Jacksonville plays Indy on the final week. Oh, I thought Jacksonville and Tennessee played each other a second time. They already did. So Jacksonville leads on common games. Indy's not out of it yet. They're only 1 back. Houston's way out of it. AFC West, Oakland beats Denver. They can give Baltimore a fruit basket for that. Kansas City is not out of the woods for a wildcard spot. They need to win both their final games to stay above 500. San Diego nowhere. NFC East, Dallas leads Washington by a game. Philly and the Giants can't get above 500, so they're practically there. Yeah, Dallas and Washington both faced an NFC West opponent in Week 16. And because that division is meaningless now, Pittsburgh and Cleveland can still make things interesting for Baltimore if Baltimore chokes. But yeah, so Dallas and Washington do have 1 game left. So we know it's either Dallas or Washington who will win the division. Dallas has to win their final game. And in the NFC North, 3-way tie based on head-to-head. Green Bay has Chicago, Minnesota 2-1. Chicago will beat Minnesota. They have to face each other, I think, on the final day, don't they? It's either, I think, yeah, it is the final day because Minnesota's 2-3 in the division. And they always have division matchups last. So Chicago and Minnesota have to face each other on Week 17. Packers will face Detroit. But yeah, the Packers will have an easy time. Bears beat the Vikings, so that's why they're second. Wow. The NFC South, it's a tie. Carolina leads on conference record over the Saints. Carolina and New Orleans get the week off because they've played a common opponent. So yeah, Tampa wins next week. It's a 3-way tie at 8-8. And 2 of those teams have to bump into each other. Carolina will, I think it's Carolina and Tampa, isn't it? It's either Tampa or Atlanta because Carolina and New Orleans based on conference record means that they face each other the maximum 2 times. And in the West, it's St. Louis, hands down. Wildcard time. New England leads first place. Oakland beat Baltimore already, so that's why they're the 2 seed. Baltimore would be 3. Jacksonville will be number 4. The Jets and Denver are above 500. But look at this. Buffalo, Tennessee, Pittsburgh, and Cleveland all are. So it would be a 10-team tournament, if you will. I might not do that. I might just go 8. So Buffalo beat Tennessee head-to-head. So that means Buffalo would jump into the 3rd wild card. And Tennessee beat Pittsburgh. So that's why they'd be the 4th wild card. So yeah, 6 teams in the NFC. If we do 6 teams, that is doable in a sense. Chicago and Minnesota are the only teams above 500 other than St. Louis, Green Bay, Dallas, and Carolina who lead their divisions. New Orleans beat Washington. That's why they're the 3rd wild card. Washington's the 4th wild card because they're 8-8. Tampa, well, they have to wait. If Tampa and Detroit both win, then it could cause a clusterfuck for a wild card spot. It could be up to 10 teams. Who knows? So that's all we got, and that's all I'm going to tell you. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.